So I hope you enjoyed the Smoky Mountain Spinnery video. Like I said, it was a little long, but there was so much. So the way the store is set up, there are two different entrances, and depending on where you enter, that depends on what weight of yarn you're going to get to first. So the way that I entered, I went up like the ramp by the little fairy house. You could see that in the video. My daughter was so enamored of that fairy house. And we stopped on the way out, and there's a giant hole on the other side. She was like, "That's how the fairies get in." So it was super sweet. But we went up that side, and that is where it goes in number order through the weights of yarn. So you start with your lace weights, and then 1, 2, 3, so forth and so on. If you come in the other door, right on the other end of the store, it's just in reverse. You start with the heavier weights and the tools and all of that, and you go up to the lighter weight yarns. So it is very organizational in that manner, and it is beautiful. I was in awe. And the ladies there were amazing, super helpful. I didn't have very many questions about yarns, but the people who came in and did have questions, they were very knowledgeable. They were very helpful. And they would, say, well, we may not carry that, but this is, where you may be able to find that or something like that. The other thing is they focus on all natural fibers. There's no acrylic yarn there. And that's fine. It works out really well. I've got some amazing things, and I am super excited for all of it. My daughter, who was with me, found some of these, and this is what I'm going to show first. They're the KFI collection teeny weeny wools. So, as Bagaudet would say, right, they're yarn tots. That's what she got in one of her videos. Little yarn tots. And she got 8 of these. And she got them because she has a little friend. And she did give me permission to show her little friend. So I'm going to show her little friend. This is Tyke. And she wanted clothes for Tyke. She's had Tyke since she was born. It's not carried around as much as it used to be, but it is carried around. It does definitely go places with us. And so she was insistent that I make Tyke some clothes. I've never made tiny clothes before, but I think I did okay. So the first thing that I made was a little skirt with one of the little tots. And I still have some left. This didn't take up a whole little one. And then the other thing that I made was a little shirt. And she picked out the colors of what she wanted in all of these things. And she said that if I showed Tyke, Tyke had to be a model. So I'm going to put these clothes on Tyke. My daughter is amazing. Now, like I said, I've never made these things before. So the shirt is super like gappy and all of that. But she loves it. She doesn't care. And I don't have a pattern for these things. I just watched, I've been watching lots of shirt making tutorials. So Bagaudet makes a lot of shirts and tops, like tank tops and ponchos, and Cinnamon Stitches made her Summer Breeze top. Haven't made any of those things, but I do watch them because I want to get to the point where I just dive right in. But it did allow me to be like, oh yeah, I could easily like crochet something for a stuffed animal, even though I have no idea what I'm doing. So this is her little top, and then her little skirt. So you can see. And I will insert a picture here. That was the yarn that my daughter picked out. So she picked out 8 little wool tots. And then she also picked out some cotton from Universal Clean Cotton. Not these. Oop, wrong one. This one. because Tiggy needs a blanket and a dress and all these things. And so I just encouraged her love of yarn, and she was having a good time. These particular things, could I get anywhere? I have tons of cotton yarn. We didn't need to buy them. But I did end up buying some myself because I liked some of the colors that I saw, but I didn't need them. I have tons of cotton yarn, but it is super soft, and she was excited, and I wasn't going to say no because she was in love with it. So, and I know how that feels, right? So these are some of the other little tots that she got, and I'll just show them all together. I have some of the other ones that I've used for the items that she wanted me to make already, and they do go pretty quick. These little tots are they're a number 2 weight, 75% wool, 25% polyamide. I just have to really work with her to not get them wet, right? Because you don't wash these. Let's see, 3.5 to 4.5 millimeter hooks. And for crochet, I'm trying to find the knitting. They're really small. 3.25 to 3.75 millimeter knitting needles. And it is 10 grams, 43 yards, or 40 meters. Right. And I mean, this skirt, I don't have a lot left, but, you know, I also did a lot of, like, double crochet and with the increases, and I skipped stitches and increase. So, I mean, I used quite a bit of it to make the skirt. Not so much for the shirt, but I did use 2 different colors on the shirt. So, I still have quite a bit of those left, and who knows what she's going to want next, right? But like I said, she was super excited, and I did not want to stop her from being excited. The other things that she picked up were these little Gems and Smarties from Knitted Wit. This one is called Arches. They're 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. And they were with all of the sock yarns. So that's one that she got. I don't know if you can see, the pink's not really showing up that well, but it does have a very salmon-y, it's not a word, salmon, however you say it, color to it. Like over here, it's really pink, and that's not showing up on the camera. But she got those 2, and then she picked out these 2 for me, because my favorite color is blue, and she did it. Now, she didn't get me the same ones. She matched hers, but she didn't match mine, but that's fine. They're both beautiful. This one is called Crater Lake, and this one is called Glacier National Park. So this is the Glacier National Park, and this is the Crater Lake. But they go well together. I mean, she did really well. And I told her that because I don't really have anything that would go with these to put in a project, I would happily donate them to Tiggy, right? So Tiggy can have more clothes or more blankets or something. All right, so next, I picked out, and I haven't opened it yet, one of these, just because I thought it was really, really interesting. It is, I may say this wrong, Keicha hemp therapy cloths. So it's 100% hemp. And you can tell just by looking at the yarn. I got some extras, that it is very much like a, let me pull this up here. Like, this is one part of the yarn, and then another part of the yarn is just really thin yarn. So it says it's a 5-ply, which is a sport. Knitting needles, 3.75 millimeter, US 3 to 5. It's made in Thailand. It's 100% hemp. Unevenness of the yarn is natural or by design and not defect. So it's not defective. This is how it's supposed to be. But it is great for this project. And they do have inside here, when you buy it, you get 3 little balls here, and then the pattern is actually, oh, there it is. The pattern is actually in there too. So you can get more, like I did. This is one my daughter picked out for Taiki. And then I picked out these other 2 because I think it's great to have the washcloths, and they work up super quick, and it's better to have those than, you know, keep buying the loofah sponges from the store. I mean, some of them are real loofah, and that's fine, but some of the ones that they say are like those sorry, I don't buy those. But these will work really nice. And this, you can also buy this kit, beatstreetyarn.com. Oh, that's right here. But the Spinnery said they started carrying these because people wanted to make more of the washcloths, but they did not want, sorry, the ring light's in my eyes. They did not want to buy the whole thing again, the whole package again, just to get the pattern, if they'd lost it or whatever the case may be. So, there are those, and they're not the softest thing in the world. I mean, they're not supposed to be. It says on there that they're for exfoliating. They're exfoliating therapy cloths. So this would be really good in the shower, or like to exfoliate for your face. But they're not like so rough that it would be unusable. It does not say on the label that I can see, you know, like machine wash or anything like that. I would assume that you can. I would assume that you can. However, I do not know. I would safely say hand wash first. Definitely. And then dry at your own risk, because it does not say anything on here. Now, in looking at this, I don't know if there's a crochet pattern. Actually, you know what? Let's just open it. Let's just open it. I'm going to use it, right? Let's just open it. Sorry for all of the noise. I didn't plan on opening it, so I don't have any scissors handy. And it's tied with this yarn. I'm not going to show the pattern on camera. Let me pause this and get it open. Alright, so I got it open. And the pattern is actually on the inside of the label. And just what I thought, it is a knit pattern. It's a knit pattern. So that's okay. I don't knit. But I still like the colors that I got in here. By looking at the knit pattern, I can kind of adjust for crochet. And I can definitely share, once I make one, what crochet pattern I use. If I do a tutorial, I can do a tutorial with that, or just share when I do a finished object video, which I will be doing at some point. I am working on things. I know I've been doing a lot of yarn hauls and other things, but I'm going to be doing some showing of what I'm working on soon. I'm not just buying all the yarn, right? I am using it. Some of it. Not as quickly as I'm buying it, but I am using it. But these were the 3 colors that came in here, and they don't have names for the colors. They just have numbers. But I do really love these colors. And I did not see these colors in the baskets anyway, so I should have read more carefully with the knit kit, but it's not a problem at all. I still love it, and I'm excited about it. So next up, and these are not in necessarily the order that I grabbed them, because I just put them on the table. I wanted to show my daughter stuff first because she wants Taggy back, so I have to show Taggy stuff first. So the next thing that I got that I'm going to show you is some Wonderland yarn, and this is from Frabjous. Yeah, Frabjous Fibers in Vermont. There's not a city, but it is in the United States in Vermont. And it says, there is a quote on all of the hanks that says, "If I had a world of my own, everything would be nonsense." And it's by Lewis Carroll. And I love Alice in Wonderland so much. But I saw these, and it said Wonderland, and it said Mad Hatter on it. And I was like, yeah, you're coming home with me. So, these 2, and this is the only one I got 2 of. The rest of them I just got 1 of because I'm going to, mix them together. They're super pretty. This says Wonderland Yarn, Pigments of Imagination, Mad Hatter. The colorway, though, is Rainy Day Rainbow. So, this is just the type, I'm assuming. Not type, I don't know the word. It's not coming to my head. Because this is the brand, and then this is... It'll come to me. But then the colorway is number 4, Rainy Day Rainbow. Because all the ones that I got are Mad Hatter. But they're in different colors. And I'm super excited to work these up. Don't have a specific project in mind, but I know that I'm going to do something with the 2 of these, and then the other 3 I'm going to work in something with them together. Not work them with 3 strands together, but I am going to work them together. So the specs on these, needles US 4 to 6, care machine wash cold, to ensure a long life for your handmade item, hand wash cold and lay flat. If you work with multiple skeins, we recommend alternating them as you work for the most consistent color. And it is, trying to find, oh, it's on the front. Duh. It's a sport weight, 344 yards, 4 ounces, 100% superwash merino. And I found these to be beautiful and lovely and awesome. This one, oh, so pretty purple. So pretty. It's called Piece of Rudeness, number 45. Focus, there we go. And it's a tonal purple, so it's not solid right throughout. But it is, the specs are the same, 344 yards, 100% superwash merino, all of that. And then I got it in Cabbages and Kings. And they had so many. It's so many colors. This is number 7, Cabbages and Kings. And I just wanted them all, but I definitely could not. Could not. Into Dusk is this one. And it's showing up darker on camera. It's actually not quite that dark. I mean, it's a dark blue, but it's not quite that dark. For some reason, I don't know why it's showing up so dark. But, right, I thought the 3 of them together That's going to make something really pretty. Not sure what yet. But it's going to make something really pretty. So, the specs are the same on all three of these. And it's just joy. It's just joy. And then I have two more things to show you. This is actually one of the first things that I picked up. This is so pretty with that. The brand is Fiber Seed. It says it's Sprout Suck. That's the label there. So Sprout is going to be like the Mad Hatter was for Wonderland. It's whatever the particular blend, or it's not a brand. It's kind of like when you get this. Like this is Sweet Delight by Yarn Bee, but it's Sweet Delight, and then it has the color. Whatever this middle part is called. I'm thinking about like classifications for animals and, you know, in science, and that's not the word, but that's the only word that's coming to mind right now. I'll think about it when I don't need it. That's fine. This is washable American merino wool with 10% nylon. It does not tell you how much wool, but it does say it's washable. It does not, however, say that it's dryable. So I would not do that. It is a fingering weight yarn, 510 yards, 465 meters. Knitting needles, size 2, 4-inch, crochet hook, D, 3.25 millimeter. And this colorway, excuse me, hold on just one second. All right, I had a really big cough, and I did not want to do that on camera. So, this colorway, and I did pick up 2 of these, and this was the most expensive that I purchased. They're definitely the most expensive, per skein, or skein. The colorway is called Andromeda, and that was one of the biggest reasons I picked it up. I mean, I love it, and I'm definitely going to do something with it. But this blue and this gray and the purple all mixed together, I was just in love with it, and the joy that it brought me was worth the price, right? That's what Crystal says. It's worth what you pay for it. So, definitely. Definitely. The very last thing I'm going to show you, and if you noticed on the video, I was super excited about these, because I love recycled, fabrics and yarns, and I've said this in another video, I think. All of my packaging for my Etsy shop is compostable, recyclable. So even if someone doesn't recycle, or there's not recycling in your area, if you don't compost, all of those things doesn't matter. My packaging will break down. So if someone orders a package from me, from my Etsy store, they're going to get a compostable mailer, recyclable paper with the little handmade care instructions on it. If I put a card in there, right, it's going to be recyclable, compostable paper. And then any packing material that I use. And I also actually still found tape that is compostable. And I'll go over all of that in another video. That's not the point of this video, but that's why I got so excited when I saw this, right? Because it's made from recycled jeans, y'all. It's made from recycled jeans. This is the Queensland collection, dungarees spun from recycled jeans. And it's 95% cotton, 5% other fibers. Hold on just a second, guys. I'm so sorry. Allergies are getting me. Sorry. This is made in Italy for Euro Yarns. That says it right there on the label. And this color is called Dragon's Breath. It is 100 grams, 219 yards or 200 meters. Knitting gauge, 3.75 to 4.5 millimeters. Crochet is US 7 to 19 / 4.5 to 5.5 millimeters. So I got all of the red ones that they had, which was four. Yeah, we got 4 red ones. Dragon's Breath, right? And then I got, oh, it's a lightweight 3 too. Sorry, I didn't tell you that. This is the other one that I got. It does not have a color on it. It just has a number. Let me see if the other one has a color. No, this one's just called 3. It's just called 3, but it's the same specs. But it's like a beige cream color. So if you hold it next to the red, and I only got 2 of these. They had a lot of these. And I didn't get the regular like blue or they had the like the denim color, and they had like a gray color as well. And I didn't get those because I was like, the red one would be so interesting, right? So I was super excited about that. However, oh my goodness, you guys, I just realized how long I've been talking. This is going to have to be a separate video. This is going to have to be a separate video. Been talking for 27 minutes about yarn. So, yeah, this is going to be a separate video. Sorry. I'll cut out, I'll insert some pictures instead of video. Yeah. Yeah. Because there's still more that I wanted to say. So when I spoke, after I checked out, the lady at the, counter, they took my information, you know, because I told them I had a YouTube channel and they're going to watch the video. But they also, said that they ship. So if I'm interested in any of the things that I saw, but I didn't purchase, I can tell them and they can, you know, ship it. If I want more of things that I ordered, they can ship it. They are super friendly, amazing ladies. And you could tell that they loved what they were doing, especially by the way that they interacted with the customers in the store. They have people that come in there all the time, and then they have travelers like me, right? I still felt just like somebody from the neighborhood, in the way that they were talking to me about the materials and the store and all of that. So, definitely, if you get a chance to go to Gatlinburg, check it out. It's definitely worth it. As far as prices, you know, I mean, it's an LYS, but it's not terrible. It's not like price gouging. It's not, when I looked up all the yarns, I didn't feel like I had been overcharged at all. Some of the things that they were selling, I actually found to be more expensive online. And the fact that, you know, I would have to order some of them and pay for shipping and all of that, you know, it's definitely it's a treat, right? This is a treat to myself. But it's definitely not over dramatic with the pricing. So yeah, again, I thank you so much, ladies, for making the experience wonderful and allowing me to film. Yeah, part 2, I guess, because part 1 is, not gonna It's going to be too long. All right. Bye, everyone. Ciao, Bella.